morning guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's actually the afternoon. It's Tuesday afternoon. It's the day before I go back to work. So this is like my reset day. This is what I do to prepare myself, because I work Wednesday right through till Sunday. Monday, Tuesday are my weekend, and I love it. I absolutely love it, because even though I'm on days off, I can still get stuff done because everybody else is working, which is very nice, very nice. I'm just out of the shower, just washed my hair and stuff. I have to give it a brush. I haven't even brushed it. Hayley was texting me, so I was sitting there. As you can hear, I still have my sinus infection. Yeah. So I'm just going to throw on a bit of serum. I did put on my face cream while I was talking to her, because like, what else are you going to do when they're yakking away? So I'm just going to put this lad on. We're going to get Orga. It is actually the afternoon. It's just after 1. I actually got up this morning early. I got up at about 8, which is my normal time for getting up. And I was downstairs, had a cup of coffee, and thought, right, I'll run up to have my shower. Went into the bedroom and lay on the bed, and then promptly fell back asleep for about 3 hours. What can you do? Like, what can you do? So I just thought, yeah, that's what we'll do. We will just nap, because obviously fighting an infection, because it's not contagious, it doesn't warrant taking time off work. I've already taken time off with it when it was more of a, what would you say, more of a flu, but obviously that's all gone now, and it is just my sinuses now that are left. But I had a really hot shower and I put some Alba oil in it. So the whole house stinks of Alba oil, but it's done wonders for my sinuses. I feel like I can breathe again, even though it doesn't sound like I can breathe. But I can. Okay, that's my serum. I use that, what's it, Healthy Glow Pumping Serum, Hydrating Face Serum, Chamomile, Retinol and Collagen, I think it is. That's it there, the one that I use. Is it even focusing on it? I think it's Aldi. Yeah, it's Aldi. I like it. It does what it's meant to do. I do use a different one at night. At night going to bed, I put on this overnight treatment. But yeah, obviously it's during the day, so we're not going to... Oh, that feels so good on my face. Right, okay, gonna go get dressed, then we're gonna go downstairs. I have a list to do. I've washing to do. Normally what I do is on a Tuesday I wash all my clothes, because of the nature of the business that I'm in. I usually wear leggings, but I have dressy sort of type leggings and a nice top, because it can involve everything from going for a walk to hanging curtains. So I like to wear my leggings. I like to wear my leggings and a nice top, and then I have to get them ready. I put them on hangers because I'm in the office or out with clients Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Wednesday I'm out with a client, Friday I'm out with a client, Thursday I'm in the office, Saturday and Sunday I'm out with the same client. So it's not as formal, because usually we go to the shops and stuff and we just have a nice time over the weekend. But for in the office and out on the Tuesday, on the Wednesday and Thursday, I like to have my clothes ready. So I'm going to go down, I'm going to wash them. When they're dry, I'll put them on hangers and I leave them hanging. So I have the 3 days clothes there, and then it's hitting the weekend. So we can be a bit more flexible. Right, let me go get dressed. Alright guys, so got dressed. As you can see, dried the roots of my hair to try and just so the cold doesn't get into my head. Don't want my sinus infection getting any worse. But yeah, just made myself a cup of coffee, and I decided I'd have a look and see. Normally I just do, as you get out of bed and you just do what you need to do, but I said I better write it down, because as I'm going through the day I'll forget what I'm meant to be doing, because I'm recording as well and I'm walking around with the camera. So what I have done is the washing. Usually I only wash on a Tuesday, and at one day of the weekend I do wash, and that's usually because Kerry came home and she brings up some washing with her, or if Hayley comes home some washing. But myself and Carl between us don't have that much washing to do, so I can usually do 2 loads in one day and that's it, we're done for the week. I need to meal prep today's dinner, obviously put that on, and tomorrow, because tomorrow is a shit show in work. That's not a shit show, that sounds right. I'm just under pressure constantly the whole day for time, because I'm in the office at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, and that's for art therapy, and the clients love going to art therapy, so we go in for art therapy. It's sort of, everyone has to be there. I actually really enjoy it. I mean, I'm happy to go in and do my colouring and just talk, and yeah, it's nice. Then I leave, finish there at 12, so by the time I get out and I have to go usually see my manager, all this, sort of give handovers, because that's my first day back in the office. So any handovers from the weekend for the clients I'm going out to, I need to be brought up to date on. So that normally takes about 20 minutes. And then I'm off over to my next client, and I get to her to be there for 1. So, but it's on the other side of the M50. So that can take a bit of time. If you have any type of crash or anything on the M50, it just grinds to a halt. But normally going over, I'm okay. It's coming back. I finished with her at 4. And by the time I get onto the M50 and stuff, it's normally 4:15, so you're touching into rush hour. So there's days I've got home in 20 minutes, half an hour, and there's other days taking me 2 hours to get home, just if there's a crash, if there's any type of delay, you're stuck, because the M50 is notorious for grinding to a halt. So then that's usually me home about 5:30, we say, and then I have to leave the house to go up to my evening client at 7:30. So if I don't prepare dinner today, when I come in, usually I'm exhausted at that point. I don't feel like cooking. I'll just sort of say, no, order in, or we'll just have a sandwich and a bowl of soup and I go to bed. And I can't keep just having soup for me dinner. So, well, that's what Carol keeps saying to me. So I normally prepare the dinner on the Tuesday for the Wednesday. Because I said, well, if it's made, I've no problem heating it up, but I hate having to come in and start from scratch. Or sometimes Carol is cooking here on the Wednesday, but like that, it depends on how his work is going and what he's doing. Sometimes he'll only start the dinner 2 minutes before I walk in the door, or sometimes he hasn't started at all. It's just easier to have it cooked the night before. Thursday's not too bad of a day. We are only in the office from 10 until 1. I'm finished at 1. I normally come home here, be home here for 1:30, do my food shop. So that's fine. Then on Friday, again, it's another long day. I leave here at 9 o'clock and I don't get back here till nearly 2. And each time I have my evening client, I have her right from Wednesday right through till Sunday. So I'm back out of the house. So I get in here about 2 o'clock on a Friday and I leave again at 7:30. But there's enough time there, and I'm after doing the shop the day before. So usually there's stuff there that can be cooked. It's just on a Tuesday I like to cook. Wednesdays, because Wednesday I just always seem to be under pressure and tired. So then I need to get myself ready, just that's my clothes, everything ready for the morning, make sure everything is charged that I need charged, and make sure I have everything with me ready to go. And then I do up my work bag. I don't use my work bag when I'm not in work. I have a Pacific bag and I put certain, sorry, my hair, it feels so light. I put certain things in it. It stays in my work bag, but I need to make sure that's ready to go, and I usually have that just packed for the week, the work week, because it's easier. And I need to go through that. I did actually empty it out because I had to put it in the wash, because one of the days I was out I put it down and it went into, someone had spilled Coke and I put it into Coke and it was all sticky. So yeah, got that done. So I'm going to finish my coffee, then I'm going to tackle the washing. I think the tumble dryer is full, because Kerry did say to me, I'm putting on a wash before, or dry before I leave, as she was leaving. Not when, before she leaves, when she was leaving. I haven't got around to emptying it, and I felt like shit. The other thing I want to try and do tonight is, I've already changed the sheets in my bed. I like fresh sheets on my bed, especially going into the work week, because then my bed just becomes my little haven. So, but the floor, obviously with me being poorly, I've been napping, I've been going up and having naps and stuff, and the dog has been coming up. But I was looking at the floor this morning, obviously he got hold of his little pig thing that squeaks, and he's ripped it apart and it's all over my floor. And I was like, I didn't even see that getting up today. But when I went up to get dressed after my shower, I was like, where did all this come from? Tissue. He got hold of the empty roll of a tissue and ripped that to shreds. That's all over my floor. So I want to go up, give my room a bit of a tidy. As I said, the bed's made, the sheets are changed, all that's done. It's just I need to do the floor, and put away the washing that I'm going to take out with me, and we'll go upstairs and we'll spend only about half an hour. I'm not going, it's not a deep clean, I just want enough that I can get up in the morning and not go, oh my god, I have to come home and face this. So yeah, so that is the plan. So I'm going to finish my coffee and put on a wash, and then we'll get to cooking today's dinner and meal prepping for tomorrow's dinner. Sound like a plan? Brilliant. Let's do this. Alright guys, going to throw on this wash. There is also some behind the door here. For those of you who don't know, my washer and dryer are actually underneath my stairs. So I need to get probably 2 washes there. And this is a wash I did that has to go upstairs. So I'm going to fold the stuff that's in the dryer, because I think there is stuff. Let's have a look. Yeah, see the stuff there. But the washing machine's empty. Let me kick this stuff over here. Oh. And the dryer is totally full. So I'm going to put on a wash and take out that clothes and fold it. But in the meantime, I'm going to get my dinner on because I am hungry. So I'm rooting in the fridge to try and find stuff. So I've put some water on there to boil, because what I'm thinking is these sausages I cooked the other day need using up. So I'm going to put them in. I'm going to put some carrots and broccoli at the end. I have a tin of new potatoes. Going to throw that in, and some tomato sweet and spicy soup. And I'm going to do it up sort of like a coddle, but not a coddle because there's soup going into it. But yeah, that's what I'm going to make for dinner. So the water on boiling there. Going to put the soup in, the new potatoes, sausages, carrots, broccoli towards the end, and I might throw in some bacon. We'll see. Right, so I put the soup mix in there. I've turned that. I'm actually going to take it off the heat for a minute, and then I'll put it back on. Just as you can see, it's a very low heat. I'm going to throw in the sausages. Well, not throw, but gently apply. I'm going to put in the carrots. There's only a few of them, they need using up. There were those tiny stupid ones that you were like, what the hell am I meant to do with those lads? So I'm going to put them in. So I'm going to drain the potatoes, this tin of little potatoes, and I am going to give it a mix and let that all heat up. So it'll be like a tomato-y type stew. So I think, I don't know. But sure, look, we can try. It's a good way of using up all my leftovers. Alright guys, so this has been on about half an hour. So as you can see, won't go any lower. Right, so as you can see, everything is in there. The carrots, sausages, potatoes, and they're all just going to bubble along there probably for about an hour. Going to leave them on. It's on bare minimum. So the smell of that in the house is absolutely gorgeous. So I'm actually really looking forward to that now. So I'll just put the lid on a bit, and we will be happy out. Right, let's go get the washing. guys, so folded all the clothes there. This pile, I'm actually going to put it on the chairlift that's in the house. And Carl said, shout him when I'm sending it up, and he'll lift it into my room so I can put it away. I said, fine. So my dinner for today is cooked, which is this lad here. So that's it there, all cooked. So just keeping the lid on it to keep it warm. Before I go to serve, I'll heat it up and throw the broccoli in. I'm also going to make Carl, there is some leftover sausages here. I didn't take them all for the, in here. So I've cooked them off, and I'm going to do him sausage, mashed potatoes and beans for dinner tonight. So yeah, so I have to say, lads, this infection's knocking me for six. I folded the clothes, cooked the dinner, put the wash on the wash machine, and put it on a time delay so it can come on in the, when the after peak. I'm knackered. I am absolutely knackered. But we keep moving. We will keep moving. I'm actually going to have a cup of coffee while I take a Lemsip. I'm due a Lemsip. It's the decongestion out of the Lemsip I actually wanted, and the pain in my sinuses. You can see it there. It's just all swollen. But because it's not contagious and or infectious or spreadable, I can go to work. And in fairness, I can't afford to take time off work. So, but Jesus. Anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a cup of coffee, I think, and then I'm going to watch one of the YouTubers I follow. She uploaded onto Thingamabobby onto the YouTube. I'm going to watch that, and then we will get started on tomorrow's dinner, which is just chatting with Carl. I think we're going to have a sweet and sour. Yeah, I'm going to have sweet and sour chicken tomorrow, and I won't do the rice tonight. I think I'll just do the chicken and stuff, get that just cooked and ready to go. Yeah, and then I'm going to send up, when I finish my cup of coffee, we'll send this thing upstairs, the clothes upstairs. I'll put them away, and I'm going to hoover my room. But to hoover my room means I have to get Mr. T distracted because he hates the hoover. We go find Mr. T. Oh, there he is. Hang on. Now, look at him. Why do you look so suspicious at the camera? You silly Billy boy. You having a bit of a chill out? Oh, look, your poor little fella, you ripped him. Oh, he's dead. I'll have to take his stuffing out now. Stuffing all over the place. I'm coming in here in a few minutes to tidy up in here. I like to have where I can come in from work and just sit down. Sir, are you okay? You're looking awful guilty for no reason. Is that you just ignored me? Okay, I'll leave you in peace. Alright, it's now 5:30 and my energy levels are so low. I'm like a sloth. Anyway, Carl took the clothes upstairs. They're on my... Oh, I gotta get better lighting. They're on my bed waiting for me to put stuff away. I'm going to start the dinner now in a minute, but I want to go out and fill my car because I know in the morning, I'm saying to myself here, Ashley, you can do it in the morning on your way to work. I know I won't. I know I won't. I'll be wrecked in the morning. I'm not going to stop and start filling up cars. So I'm going to go out tonight now, and I'm going to put the diesel in my car so I have a full tank for the week. I normally do it on a Thursday after I get paid, but I didn't need it last week, so this week, and I just thought, you know what, I do need it, but I'm best off doing it now, so I'm going to do that. I need to grab a slice pan out of my food money. I'm going to do that, and maybe a bottle of Coke, because I feel tomorrow it's my long day, so I probably will need all the caffeine and the sugar I can get out of a full Coke, the original Coke. So that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, fill the car, go get bread, and go get Coke, because I know once I do that then I'm nearly there. Just have to cook the dinner, have tonight's dinner, put away my clothes, and then I can crawl into bed. That's the one thing that's keeping me going, is knowing bed is at the end of it. But I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad. Right, let's go fill the car. Alright guys, back in from filling the car and gone out to get some Coke and stuff, bread, things like that. I made the faking mistake of going to Dominick's or Brannock's. Yeah, bit of a fatal mistake, but not really. because yeah, well, got myself some nice stuff to keep me going. So a quick little haul of what I got in Brannock's. I only got a few bits. Lost my train of thought. Yeah, I actually went out and Carl said to me, going to Brannock's, and I said no. But obviously the thought was in my head because I just drove automatically and arrived outside and went, what am I doing here? Anyway, I got my Coke, so I'm happy out with that. And then I got a few snacks to go into my snack bag for work. I'll explain it all when I'm doing up my bag for work. I'll explain why I carry snacks and stuff in my bag. But yeah, so I'll show you, turn you around, I'll show you what we got. Right, so the first thing I got was a 3, 6, 9, 12. A 12 pack of the full fat, full sugar, full caffeine Coca-Cola bottles. I think they were €10 for 12 of them, and it's €2 for one. So I feel I've got a deal, but that's what I got. I also picked up these small little individual, I think these were €4. They're the small little individual, I can't open them, they're here, hang on. They're only a small bar. They're like the finger bar. So I picked up a box of them, I think they were €4. So, got them. I don't know how many's in the box actually. 12 packs. So yeah, happy out. Picked up some Twix. These are the normal size Twix bars, and the box of them was €7 each. So again, always handy to have in the house. I got myself the Brennan's bread because we're literally down. We've 2 slices of bread left. So yeah, needed bread. I got 3 of these Cadbury's Delights, the soft nougat. Now I know some people do be saying, oh, watch the dates. The dates on these are actually quite okay. They're April, the dates. I did see the date. May is on that one. Can I get it to focus on that one? Let's see. Yeah, 17th of May is on that one. 17th of May and the 30th of April is on that one. And they are 2 of the soft nougat, orange and caramel. So I got 2 of them because I do like the orange flavours. And this is soft nougat, salted caramel. So I think it was 3 for €2. I might actually go back and get more depending on whether they're nice or not. And then finally I got myself the 4 pack of the Dick Vietnamese, the biscuits. I love these. So, and they are so lush you could only have one. You couldn't eat all 4 now in a sitting. So that is what I got in Brannock's. So then I went down and filled my car. Considering my car was a quarter full already, and I topped it up, and it was €73 to top it up. So it was 173.7 per litre of fuel. That's what they were for diesel. So yeah, but no, it's all topped up now. Normally I would top it up on a Thursday. I'd fill her up on a Thursday, and I'd usually top her up on a Sunday after I've done all my big, and I'm finishing work for the week, and then I sort of, that keeps me going then. But as I said, didn't need any last week, so happy out. So yeah, the fresh air seems to have done me good. It's very mild out, very what would you call it? Yeah, very mild. Now it's rain, and it's that drizzly rain on and off, but not too bad. Not too bad at all. I'd say there's a lot more rain to come. I need to feed the dog. Alexa was shouting when I came in the door, "This is your reminder, feed the dog." As if he would ever let you forget to feed him. Right, I'm going to start my dinner now for tonight, and then I'm going to cook. Once we're finished that and I'm tidying up, I will show you tomorrow's dinner. Alright guys, hair's back. I'm about to start tomorrow's dinner. I haven't dished today's dinner yet. Carl's just finishing off some work, so he said he'd be down in about a half an hour. So I said I'd hold on and have my dinner with him. So in the meantime, I'm going to cook tomorrow's dinner. So what I have is my chicken breasts, my sweet and sour sauce, and I was rooting around in the pantry and I found a tin of sliced water chestnuts. So I decided I would throw them into this Chinese meal, just a little bit extra. So, right, let me show you. Sorry, I'm watching YouTube as well. So this is the water chestnut. I had that in the back of me pantry, so I said, right, well, I always forget to use it. So if I don't use it now while I think of it, I won't use it. This is the Irish diced chicken breast pieces, so I'm going to use that. I'm also going to use the sweet and sour sauce, and I am going to cook off the rice. I know I was saying earlier I probably wouldn't, but I decided I would. And it is a boil in the bag, easy cook rice, and that's it there. So literally you take your bag of rice and you put it in some boiling water. I have the water on there to boil, so as soon as it boils I'll pop in the rice, lower it down, and then it'll be cooked. So happy out. So let me get the frying pan on and we get the chicken in the pan and get this stuff started. Right, so I just put a drop of oil into the end of the pan for the simple reason is the chicken has no fat in it, so I don't want it sticking to my pan. So I just put some oil in there. The water's coming up to a boil here. We're ready to go. Chicken's ready to go. So I'm just going to plop this into the pan. If it decides it will come out for me. So there we go. We're going to cook that through. Then I'm going to put the water chestnuts in and the sauce over. Right guys, very important when you are using the boil in the bag and it's going to go into boiling water is make sure that this hole is at the top. Now it is completely sealed, there's holes in the bags, that's how it cooks, but for taking it out of the water you need this sort of above the water or on top, at the top anyway of the bag, so you can hook either your spoon or your fork through it to take it out. Very, very important that it goes in that way with this on top, or you will not be able to get it out of the water without a big flap. Alright guys, so that is, the chicken is cooked through. I did put the water chestnuts in as well, so I'm just going to put the sauce in. I'm going to let it simmer then for about 5 minutes, and then I'm going to let it cool so I can plate it. And over here, we have the rice. It's going to see, you can see how much it's swollen up in the bag. Now that's not cooked yet, so that'll keep going. And then I'm going to let the two of them cool completely, and then I'm going to dish and myself and Carl's dinner for tomorrow and let it cool fully, and then I can put it in the fridge. Alright guys, sorry I forgot to record our dinners, but Carl had sausage and mash and I had my sausage in the spicy tomato. Totally forgot to record it, but I'm loading the dishwasher here now, so getting that done. This is tomorrow's, this is tomorrow's dinner. I've dished, I've put mine already in. I was just about to cling film Carl's and put his in. So this is it here, the sweet and sour. So that's all done. Mr. T is gearing up for the evening time now and getting ready for bed. So he's sit down, playing with a bottle. Right, I am going to go up and put away my clothes after I load the dishwasher. There isn't much to do on the kitchen. Just tidy up the island and along there. We'll have that done in 5 minutes and a bit of the table. So yeah, have it done in 5 minutes and then we'll go up and we'll start getting me clothes put away in my bedroom. Alright guys, well that was a bit of a disaster. It's now 10:30. Still haven't made it upstairs to do the clothes. Loaded the dishwasher, cleaned the kitchen, the island and cleaned the kitchen, and Kerry rang me. I was speaking to Kerry for about 40 minutes and I'd literally hung up the phone from her. I was just getting ready to go upstairs and Hayley rang. So I was on the phone with her. She was having a crap day with some assignments or something she had to hand in college. So yeah, I was chatting with her. So I think Kerry's coming up on Thursday. I think Hayley's coming up Thursday. Or Hayley might be Friday. I'm not sure. She hasn't made up her mind. And then she's at the end of the conversation. She says, oh, I might leave it till next week. So I haven't a clue what she's doing. So she'll either be up this week or next week. But Kerry's definitely coming up Thursday. She's working Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And yeah, so that's about the extent of it. So it's 10:30 now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get ready for the morning. I'm going to leave doing my clothes in my bedroom till probably, not tomorrow, which is Wednesday, so probably Thursday when I finish early. I finish at 1, then I do my food shop. Sorry, I'm sucking on a mint. I'll probably do it then because tomorrow's my long day and I need to get to bed and I need to get my bag organised and the rest of the stuff for tomorrow. I have my clothes ready. That's the only good thing. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. So I'll show you what I do because tomorrow I'm one of these people. My breakfast isn't out, I don't eat it. I tend to just get up, have a cup of coffee, have a vape and go. So what I like to do is I like to leave out my breakfast ready to go just in case. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out my breakfast for tomorrow, which is porridge. I like having porridge on a Wednesday because as I said, it's my long day. And if I don't have my porridge, I'd be starving by 11 o'clock, which is not healthy. And then I usually end up going to the shops and buying crap. So I've taken out 2 sachets of porridge. I usually have a big bowl of porridge with a banana. So these are the caramelised biscuit flavour. Quaker, oh so simple. So I'm going to leave them out in my bowl. Let me get my bowl. So, right, let me turn you around and show you what I'm doing. Actually, I need to turn on the light in the semi-darkness. Right, hang on a sec. Oh, turned off all the lights now. Okay, so let me show you. Oh. So, this is my porridge left out. Because as I said, if I leave it out and I'm going to grab a banana. Let me grab a banana. There's my banana. So if I leave that out, I am 10 times more likely to actually eat the bugger. Leave my cup out. It's going to put my, what are you? I don't want chocolate in the morning. I had a nice one in here. No. This is the flat white. So I am going to leave him there. So I know what I'm having in the morning. So my flat white, my porridge. I might take out my spoon as well. My spoon. Oh, look at me after zooming all the way in. Sorry about that, lads. So, leave them there. Take down my vitamins and my magnesium. See, leave them there. That's me set up for the morning. My counter's looking really, really good. So it is. Oh, I'm dropping everything now. I love that counter. Love, 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 love. So, that's me organised there. Now, what else do I need? I need to do my bag for the morning. Alright, let me sit you down over here. Oh, hello, Mr. T. I'm nearly ready for bed, pet. Everyone kept ringing me. Oh, don't think he's happy. Right, let me get my bag organised. Alright, lads, so decided to sit down to do this bit. Mr. T is buggering off again. So this is my work bag. I got this in Pennies because it's fabric. It can go into the wash. As I said the other day, I put it down on top of someone had spilled Coke and it was all sticky. So threw it into the wash. I think it was €12 in Pennies, and it came in black and it came, I think, in a beigey colour. This is green. I wouldn't mind getting the beigey colour, but it wouldn't stay clean. So I'll just show you what I keep in here. First thing I keep in here is this little, it's not even a wallet. It is my, it's like a business card holders. But what I do in here, and this goes back to where I budget, in here I have a pocket for my weekly food. So usually I get paid on a Thursday and I do my food shop on a Thursday. I take the money with me to work, do my food shop on the way home, and I keep any change in here out of the food shop in case I need to get milk, bread, anything like that on my way home from work. I use that money for that. I have my dog food money with me because that's usually when I get phone calls when I'm out and they go, "Ma'am, the dog's no food." That one there says fuel, but it's empty because because I just filled my car today. And then I have my money, which is that one there. And I allow myself €50 a week. Some weeks I don't spend anything. I think I only used about €3 out of it this week. Just didn't spend money. Just didn't need to spend money. And the receipt. And then on the other side, so halfway through, I have a little divider and I keep a pen in it. And on this side, this is my work float. So I keep my little work float in there. Now it's not a lot, it's only like €20. But I keep that in there, and anytime I take money out of it, I write it down. And I also put all the receipts into that one. Then in here, I keep receipts for different things. So there are the client's receipts. Then I have receipts here where people were given treats, or I had to do something for work and was given the money. I need to keep the receipts. This here was for curtains to be altered, and I was given the money to collect them. So I have the receipt and stuff in there. So that's what this little thing is for. And normally in here, I normally keep my own spending money on a Revolut card. And I normally just keep that in there. I don't take out my banknotes with me because obviously on my budget, I don't want to spend money. So I leave my bank cards at home in my purse, and I just bring my Revolut sort of for emergency backups. But it is money that I've set aside for myself. There wouldn't be a whole lot on it, but it'll be enough if I was stuck somewhere that I could get myself out of a small hole. So that's one of the things, that's the most important things, and that goes in the zip pocket in my bag because I need to have that at all times. The other thing I carry is this. It's emergency snacks. It's actually my emergency backup. If I go out to a client's house or we're out somewhere and they're like, oh my god, I'm starving, I'm shaking with the hunger, excuse me, whatever, I normally keep snacks like Twix in it, things like that, just in case we're out somewhere and someone is starving or their child is starving, and it's just handy to have. The other thing I also keep in here is a face masks. This is the most bizarrest thing. I keep this in my work bag because sometimes people are having a bad day and it's nice to turn around and go, okay, look, let's just take some time out. I'll do a face mask, we'll sit down, we'll relax, get through. So that's why normally I keep face masks in there. As I said, the most random thing, the rest is all sort of snacky foods. So that goes in. I also carry my medicine with the paracetamol, ibuprofen, tummy tums, anti-diarrhea. Again, an awful lot of my clients wouldn't be able or allowed to keep paracetamol or anything like that in their house, and they wouldn't, but if they have headaches or anything, I can give them one, obviously with permission, but I can give them one, but I don't leave it there, it stays with me. So I keep my little medicine thing, and I never keep too much in there, that in case it ever did go missing, there might be 4 tablets in it, that's it. And then I have this is just my little thing that I have. Usually if I have to drive to a client and stuff and I want to stop and get a coffee, sometimes I don't want a coffee, I just want a drink. I have some lemongrass and ginger tea in here. I've got some Lemsip, a coffee, you know, the coffee sachets, in case I can only get hot water. And I usually have a travel mug. So that is what is in here. So I keep that in there. Because there's no pockets in this bag, it's just an open bag, I like to keep everything in pouches. And then finally, I have my diary with me. If it's not written in the diary, it doesn't get done. So I go in, like tomorrow's Wednesday, I'll go in, I'll update all my diary with anything new that I have to do this week or anything like that. And I know where I stand for the week then. So that goes in there as well. And that is my bag all packed and ready to go. And it's literally goes across the body, or you can have it short as a shoulder bag. But it's handy, as I said, washable. €12 and pennies, can't go wrong. Right lads, I'm actually going to end the vlog here because it's 11:15 now. So I am going to go to bed, get up in the morning, and I will take you on my work week with me starting tomorrow. So, get to sleep, and I will see you bright and early in the morning. Take care of yourselves, guys. Bye bye.